And it's fouled away. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Mitre is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, Elijah Valentin. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-1 the count now. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
The count now at 2-2. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing in this stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more innings, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Scott Katimer, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Robinson moves over, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Digging in to try it again. Kevin Ortiz. He'll swing it from the left side right here. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hit to short. Escobar is there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Now to the plate, Joseph Park. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The right side. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Hey, D-Row, it's about time they finally break through. We're into the 5th inning, and that's just their first hit of this game.
Yeah, Danny, it's been a pitcher's delight out there, but I'm an offensive guy. I want to see some balls moved into the gap. First knock. Hopefully this is the start of many.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up, and that's in there. Base hit. Throw into third. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Not every ball's going to be hit on the screws right there. That one falls in front of the right fielder for a single. Found some green grass.
Now batting, catcher.
A ball and no strikes.
McConnell.
Park, the runner at third. Brady is over at second with 1 down in the inning. That's in there. Base hit.
Relay, 4-4.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead. In now, Brad McCann.
The pitcher, number 19, Brad McCann.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer bat.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off.
Miter.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Webb, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Comes set. The 0-1. Line drive to left. Mitre is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Standing in, Elijah Valentin.
For Harrisburg, the center fielder, Elijah Valentin.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Second baseman.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Matt Reynolds goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
The bat,
first pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike 1.
Gadamer.
Got him reaching there, strike 2.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So nothing happening this time around. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Harrisburg is out in front, 1-0. Bartolo Alvarado is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
This evening's game finished.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Akron Rubber Ducks. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jeffrey Rodriguez, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Look at that ERA, awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy.
Three.
In now, Mike Burris. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rubber Ducks, the shortstop, Mike Burris.
First delivery to him on the way. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's this club going to need to focus on this evening, Mark?
Matty, you take a look at this lineup, and they're frustrating to watch at times because they ground into the most double plays in the league. You want to talk about a pitcher's best friend. You finally get a guy on first base, and you're coming unglued. First pitch down below the knees, grounding into a double play and bailing everybody out. I need better approaches out of this lineup today.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
No strikes. Diaz.
2-0. Banks stands at first with 1 out. Pitch inside the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
Skied into straightaway right. Cousins has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Omar Phillies. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Hit back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Max Moroff. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. He takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
You know, D-Row, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no...
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3... Digging in the switch hitter, Russell Thayer. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. This one's flared out toward left. Rosa comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
Hey, guys, that's just a nasty pitch right there. I can't tell you how many nightmares I've had about nasty sliders, and that's exactly what that was right there.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout. And with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box, Mike Burris. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was called out on strikes to open the home first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Redding is out in front here, 3-1. Striding in, Joe Banks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And he waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there. But if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Martin Diaz. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
The 2-1 home. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. 3-2 now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box now, David Hernandez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And he misses with it, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher, we have this. It's only the 3rd inning, and he's already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealing in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Oh, he breaks off a beauty there. 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no error. Digging in now, Benny Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Benny Adams.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
The left fielder,
in now, Russell Thayer, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, David Enriquez, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 1-1.
That curveball stayed up in the zone. You'll see that often early in the game where a pitcher's trying to find that release point, particularly with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to keep an eye on him, see if he's able to settle down as this game moves on.
Hold it. Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
The discipline has just been...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. On to the top of inning number 5. Stepping in, Joe Banks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Now batting, Martin Diaz, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he lays off there 1-0. A ball and a strike.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
Zager is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, David Hernandez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And a ball, 1-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Curveball taken for a strike on the inside.
Love that pitch right there, and he executed it perfectly. A big arcing curveball that starts at the batter's hip and then just bends onto the inside corner. A lot of hitters have a tendency to open up way too early, and they can't make good contact on that pitch.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit.
1-1-1.
Nunn takes it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this
Ladies
half.
and gentlemen,
James
your
Kovalenko enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Reading Fightin' Phils took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Anthony Webb earns the win, his 2nd, picking up 11.
A minor leaguer is assigned temporarily to a new role. And when team needs collide with a player's expectations, this player with strong convictions finds out a team can have convictions too. A benched prospect receives a call from his advisor. Who wants to see his advisee get back on the playing field. The road to the show is not always a straight or predictable one. This pitching coach wants to see his guy be able to deliver the knockout punch. A player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Anthony Webb enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth.
Webb.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Craig Fulton, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
It's a great job right there to get a leadoff knock. You got the lead. You have a chance to add on in the later innings. Leadoff guy getting on sets the tone.
One there. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And standing in the outfielder, Brian Hirsch. Now a ball lined to the left side. Webb, a native of Arizona, he throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. One hit's all they get. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Sea Dogs lead it 6-3.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
After a brief trial move, this prospect is being returned to his original role. For now, anyways. A coach is sent to offer guidance on training for a specific position.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Reading Fightin' Phils and the Harrisburg Senators. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Eric Fetty is on the mound. Digging in, Levi Fellows. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup and one thing jumps out. The fact that there is a ton of swing and miss up and down the lineup. They lead the league in strikeouts, and I'll tell you what, could become a big problem today if this guy's hitting the outside corner.
So digging in now, Sammy Mitre, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Sammy Mitre.
First delivery to him on the way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. And here to hit now is Matt Reynolds. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. 1-0 the count. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Scott Katimer. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Scott Katimer.
Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. A strike to even the count. 1-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
1 and 2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the visitors. And one of the best guys on the defensive side of the ball today is going to be manning left field. Unbelievable range out there, the ability to go back on balls, not fearful of the wall at all, and has a strong and accurate arm.
Batting
first pitch of the at-bat.
The first baseman, Kevin.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Now in the box, Joseph Park. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Park.
Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Reggie Brady is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Zager will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Anthony Webb. 9-1-2 due up.
Webb.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle, and that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
At the plate, Luke Toth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, big time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 2 for him on the year, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even.
Leading off the inning, Maury McConnell, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now, a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get. So now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Eric Fetty.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Eric.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
The hitter in this situation has to understand that this pitcher is on the attack, looking for a quick inning. If there's something in the heart of the plate, you better pull the trigger on it.
And a minimum effort at bat that time, as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder,
A ball and no strikes.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get it.
1 sack as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on this Saturday night after this. Stepping up now, Matt Reynolds.
Leading off.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Falls behind at a count 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
High in the air out to center field. Zager is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding in, Kevin Ortiz. He reached on a single in his first try. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing here this half. We played 4 full. Redding is out in front here, 2-0. Digging in, Anthony Webb. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Well off the inside that time as the sinker misses for a ball.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Leading off the inning, Joseph Park, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Joseph Park.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a ball heading for the right field corner. This has the distance, and it stays fair. Home run. A solo shot down the line in right. 3rd home run for him on the year. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Line to the right side. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Benitez. Makes the play, 1 away.
Eat it, eat it.
Now at the plate, Eric Fetty. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 in the inning. Now a bunt attempt here, and he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Levi Fellows. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. But not before the lone hit in the inning, the solo home. Leading off the inning, Sammy Mitre, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Sammy Mitre.
First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I don't know if this is great deception by the pitcher, great arm action, or just bad offensive.
1-1-1.
And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
Ready with the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike 1.
From a hitter's perspective, you knock the donut off your bat knowing 2 things. This pitcher is out on the mound looking for a strikeout or a double play, so you better set your sights at least belt high.
Ball that misses inside, 1-2 now.
They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Scott Katimer is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Striding in once again, Anthony Webb. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Webb.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not?
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Leading off the inning, Joseph Park, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Now at the plate, Reggie Brady. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Brady.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Now
coming to the plate now, Maury McConnell. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Behind 0-2 now. Brady, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Elijah Valentin will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Elijah Valentin.
Enters play here at 279. 2 home runs and 23 driven in. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. If he wanted to get that one.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Reading leads it 3-1. Yaxel Rios is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 53.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Reading Fightin' Phils led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Anthony Webb wins his third of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Fabio Salazar closes the door for the save, his 14th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt.
The evaluation of minor league prospects is not only the business of team scouts. Sports agents do their homework as well. From the ranks of hundreds of minor league prospects, the next generation of MLB superstars will eventually emerge. Determining which prospects will be those superstars is big business, and getting in on the ground floor is smart business. The pitching staff is pressed to step up their game. This prospect has become the object of a notable sports management company's attention. However impressive an agent's qualifications may be, the trading in of a long-time trusted mentor, but a fledgling must leave the nest, for a big world awaits.
Minor League Baseball is Anthony Webb, the right-hander from Arizona, will be doing the pitching. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Stepping in, Henry Houston. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Houston.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone. Whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set, you take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
Batting second.
At the plate, Charles Kim. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And the pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2 is a fastball that misses. Up. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Ready now, Gene Kearns. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Now that's popped up. Webb is there for it. And that's the third out. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Leading off the inning, Shelby Cruz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Shelby Cruz.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. To his right, Escobar. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
And that's the second out. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Rene Espinoza. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. This is line to left. That gets down, and the inning continues.
No runner. Got it.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
The left fielder, DJ.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there at the knees, strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the second. Redding is out in front here, 1-0. So coming to the plate, Dean Fagan. Splits between April and May.
Fagan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball one. In there, 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH, Greg Barnwell, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Henry Houston. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Charles Kim is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Benitez is after it. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Gene Kearns. He's 0 for 1 thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Benitez will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. Digging in, Shelby Cruz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Shelby.
In there, and it's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Standing in, Alan Yabu. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Leading off the inning, Rene Espinoza, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
I'm surprised we're seeing so many late swings on fastballs. If there's one rule of thumb in the game, get to the heater.
Ball 1.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1. At the plate, DJ Bledsoe. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Hit out towards second.
1-1-1.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So stepping in, Dean Fagan.
The right fielder, number 31.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking his zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Calling for it, Zager, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. Home half of the 5th coming up. Reading leads it 2-0. Into the box now, Greg Barnwell. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Up.
This is popped up. None has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Henry Houston. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Strike one to start the at-bat. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I mean, that's just an awesome curveball right there. A 12-6 breaker with nasty downward tilt. You know, the game's getting back to that good four-seam fastball breaking ball instead of the sinker slider guy.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking to send him packing again. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Hit on the ground to short. Todd fields it cleanly. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Ready once again, now Charles Kim. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
3-2 pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Another full count pitch home. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Nothing across here this half. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Redding is out in front here, 2-0. Ready for another shot now. Gene Kearns. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Now the 2-1 pitch. That's popped up, but this will land untouched.
1-1-1.
None over to his left, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Shelby Cruz.
Now batting, the third baseman, Shelby Cruz.
First offering on its way. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Really tied him up on that one.
Clearly didn't recognize where that was going to end up, Matt. If I were pitching, I might go right back in there.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Alan Yabu. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held it.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Stepping in now, Rene Espinoza.
Now batting.
Line drive to center field. Zager is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Yexel Rios has been summoned from the bullpen.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
The final line.